So, although our time together has been cut short, I definitely enjoyed meeting all of you way back in August, seeing you daily, watching you grow and rise to meet challenges, overcome setbacks, and succeed. I've always enjoyed teaching, and in teaching, a lot of people talk about having good years and bad years, and they will try to rank their years. Even though we had 3 quarters together, those 3 quarters you've made so enjoyable for me that this year already was ranking up at the top. Thank you. Even with these crazy circumstances, that's not knocking it back down, is still keeping it up there. Thank you so much. And as if all of you weren't already special and unforgettable enough to begin with, the fact that we're going through this crazy circumstance right now means that I will never forget this year. I will never forget you. Thank you. So, I'm so proud of all of you for how you've handled these incredibly rare, extreme circumstances. The fact that almost all of you completed our assignments successfully and on time, early, or even the day that some of them were posted, shows me that you have taken responsibility for yourself and for your education. That will serve you well moving forward, and it's going to be setting you up for much success. There are so many pieces and parts to all of us as individuals. As a teacher, I've always tried to do my best to prepare my students for whatever comes next. And that could be just an upcoming test, whatever class you're going to take after this, or whatever next steps you're going to be taking in life in general. As a former athlete, I've always been pretty competitive. I've always set goals and done that in all aspects of my life. Some of those goals have been lofty and required lots of hard work. Sometimes I've needed to weigh everything going on in my life and readjust those goals, or maybe the time frame in which I had hoped to accomplish them. As a person, I've always been the guy to try to bring fun or joy into life. As I've had lots of alone time lately, I've spent a lot of time in my head, and I've realized that sometimes I'm too much one or two of those pieces instead of having all of them integrated together. What do I mean by that? Well, an example where I've got 2 and I maybe missed out on that third. There's 3 pre-calculus teachers, and I've never told anyone this before, but every year in my head there's this mental competition. I want my students to learn the most, to do the best. And throughout the year, all of us have different chapter tests, but when it comes to the semester exam, all 3 of us give the same semester exams. Then we meet, we share our class average, we discuss if there's good questions that we should keep, bad questions we should get rid of, and if we should make a curve. Well, I get so mad at myself. I feel like I've failed if my students don't have the highest class average. Because of that, sometimes I get so focused on work when we're in school that I miss out on that third piece, bringing the fun and the joy in. So I apologize. I apologize to you if there were times where I did not bring enough joy, enough fun into our classroom. This time has definitely shown all of us that we need joy. We need reasons to smile. And that's why I've at least been trying to dress up in these crazy costumes during our virtual lessons. So I am learning to integrate all of those pieces, and that even when we are in school, sometimes the fun needs to come before the work. I've also learned that in life, it's okay to have bad days. We don't have to be perfect. And if we spend so much time always trying to be perfect, we're going to burn out. When we were told that we'd be starting online education, here we go again, goal setting, I challenged myself to have the best virtual lessons. I've spent a lot of time putting lessons together and putting costumes together. I've enjoyed it. It's made me happy. It's filled my days. But I became so focused on one aspect, work, of my life that I neglected my friends. They started to get mad at me for turning down invites for a virtual happy hour or a Zoom movie or game night because I had work that I needed to do, or I had to get up early to finish work that I was too tired to do. So I'm learning that there are periods where I need to better balance the different aspects of my life. So this has helped me to come to a better appreciation of my friends, of my family, and of all of you. I consider myself incredibly lucky to have 3 major stakes of joy in my life. So I thank all of you for helping me see, for teaching me to better balance all of those pieces that I'm so appreciative to have in my life. Let's close this how we began back in August. Congratulations to all of you on a job well done.